Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway in Foxborough. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Wait, that 53.
Let's go, D.
Double tight, double tight. Double tight.
We got 4. We got 4.
Check 4, check 4.
Hey, watch edge, watch edge.
Check. Fresno. Hey, Alabama.
Sony Michel, his first carry. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Check. Greystone, travel.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Check it. Reload.
They'll run it. This is Michel. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
I see him.
Back.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
A gain of only a yard.
Hey, echo.
You don't like the 48 right now. Let's go.
You ain't going nowhere.
Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. Quit talking about it.
Here we go on 4th down now with Brady. And this is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Danny Shelton muscles his way in for the sack. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Call it no gain there, and they've got a ways to go now on 3rd down.
Check. Hot. Go. Mike 51.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
They go play action with Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Gostkowski the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, and suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
Escaping the pressure right. He uncorks it for Snead. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw is Jackson, buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down. That makes them now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on third down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jamie Collins, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Wait, that's line 20.
Get off the train track.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
On first down, Michelle. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Switch!
Alert!
And that'll set them back 5. So the delay of game penalty backs them up. It's now 2nd and 7.
6 guys! Check 6 guys! Kill!
Following the penalty, Michelle. And they'll get this down to the 10. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
We got this.
Ravens, nothing.
Wait, that. Wait, Eddie!
Fix the mic. I'm scared.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. And this one's incomplete. Ben Watson was the intended target, the tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
On the ground, Michelle. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
He was brought down by 4 times. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Check 13! Check 13!
On third down, Michelle. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Looking at this situation, if you're at the 1, the 2, maybe you go for it. From here, you kick it.
I agree. I think you have to get points in this situation. 4th down, I don't chance it at all. I put the points on the board and go back and regroup.
So now on 4th down, on comes Steven Gostkowski to try and get the Pats 3. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. And the 13-year man puts it through, and the lead moves to 10-zip. A good drive gets him inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held him to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
10 yards there, good enough for a Raven 1st down. They run. It's Mark Ingram. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He was brought down by Jason McCourty.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jamie Collins able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here's Jackson to throw.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
Here we go, D. Get off the field. 51 to Mike.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Chopper! Lucky! Cover!
Now Michelle. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Man, that's trash. That's trash.
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he'll get that to Michelle, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down. Brady now to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you'd need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider a field goal try.
Yeah, so there's optimism there, but there's also a little bit of restraint, right? You got to make sure you don't take a sack here. Don't end up in the end zone. Ball gets stripped. You could give up 2 points in that occasion, or maybe even 6 if you can't get on and recover yourself. So make sure you protect the guy throwing the football if indeed need, that's the plan of attack.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Jackson now. And some room to run now. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. And it's caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. James White, as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And that makes our score 17-0. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This is taken near the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively off. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 15. From the gun, Jackson eluding the pressure right. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
To throw again on 2nd down, Jackson. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Again, Jackson. He finds Roberts complete. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give him 17 on that pickup. Flush to his right, and he's going to keep it here. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. 51 running.
Here's Jackson to throw again. Got a man. It's Brown. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Ravens get a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey,
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for him. And that one goes virtually nowhere. Tried the fake extra point, but nothing comes of it.
let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this third quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Try to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little.
At the 29-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, exit.
57's the mic. 57's the mic.
Hey, watch this play. Check it.
Now Brady. And it's hauled in by Ben Watson. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
36. Check. Hey, switch gears.
They'll run on first down. Michelle. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Sugar. Check it.
Now Brady. Complete to Watson, the tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Wait, 20. 48 months. Shadow. Linda.
Brady now on first down. That's caught by his tight end, Matt Lacoste. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, 66.
To throw is Brady. And this one brought in by Sanu. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Matt Judon, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Mike 48, Mike 48. No chance. Jack.
Shift. Go Bandit.
They'll run with Michelle, and he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Jalen Ferguson there on the tackle. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Switch. Quick the edge. Go.
Again, it's Michelle, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
We ain't beginning to turn you up. Don't get nervous.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Jalen Ferguson, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, listen, go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
Being chased out left. He'll try and run it. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Let's go. Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Jackson. Man open left side is Brown. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Patrick Chung, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. This drive starts out on the ground with Michelle. Tackle made there by Tony Jefferson.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check 31, check 31. Switch.
And it's Michelle once again. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A gain of 13. It's a first down. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.